Metaphorically, Indian space sector has been scaling new orbits in the last few years. 2023 was the year when the space policy got unveiled, which created a structure, a framework and a governance mechanism by which the various parties, including non-government entities or the private sector, had a role to play in space sector. Last year was all about executing that vision laid out in the policy, which talked about an 18% increase in the budget outlay for Department of Space. Things like 1,000 crore venture fund got created. Transfer of technologies, which was outlaid in the policy, became real. And so many private sectors, NGEs, started finding their own wings and then flying higher. As we speak today, 3 NGEs have had their own assets launched in space. This year, in the budget, this is what we are hearing from the industry at large as well as the other stakeholders. It would be pertinent that we look at few things. One, bring in a structure of legal framework. The Space Activities Bill has to be enacted in the Parliament, which gives a lot more legitimacy and legal credence to what is happening on the ground. 2, increase or expand the reach of some of the GST specific nuances across the space sector value chain. 3, most importantly, while ISRO and InSpace and others are talking about space sector from a country perspective, it is time that multiple states in country start setting up their ecosystems to tap on and to ride this particular market. Things like space parks, different incentive schemes, incentivizing academia, creating startups at state levels and at various cluster levels would really help accelerate the journey that India has gotten into space. And lastly, space so far has been a subject of space and deep science and deep tech experts. It is time for us to demystify the applications of space and bring it for common good. Hence, it is important that India really pushes a dimension of doing further analytics basis fusion of data coming from space as well as terrestrial data to drive new insights which was hitherto not possible across the various sectors. This, we believe, would really unleash a demand for upstream capabilities in space, which will pull the entire ecosystem and position the Indian space sector firmly in the orbit that it aspires to be at. Thank you.